You know what? Y'all should keep buying D&D. I mean, if you like inconsistent colors, streaky application, and zero self-leveling qualities, this is the girl for you.
I'm officially over it. Can somebody tell me their favorite black gel polish? Because I cannot use DNDs anymore.
Maturing as a nail tech sometimes means tossing all your D&D gel products.
D&D is one of those brands you'll find in almost every nail tech's collection. Whether you're in a salon or doing nails at home, chances are you've got a bottle or two somewhere. The colors, the price point, the hype. But lately, that love is coming with a side of serious frustration. For a brand so popular, you'd expect consistency, right? Well, some customers have been opening up their latest D&D orders only to find 2 bottles with the exact same name and number, but completely different colors. Sometimes it's just a slightly different undertone, but other times it's like, what even is this? Totally different shade, totally different vibe, and sometimes even a weird change in texture.
What's going on? What's happening right now?
I want to start this video by saying that I love D&D and this is something that has never happened to me before. I'm trying to figure out if anybody else has had the same experience. So this bottle I bought back in November of 2024. It's the 734 Berry Blue. And this second bottle I bought maybe 2 to 3 years ago. Same color, same number, same brand. And look at the difference of the pigmentation. Yeah. I'm curious to see if they changed their formula or what. This shade of blue has always been one of my favorites. I use it at least once a year on myself, and my clients also love the color. I decided to buy a new bottle because we all love it so much. And yeah, look at the difference. I was in shock. I'm like, what the heck? It makes no sense. Bottle on the left is the old one, as you can see. And then the one on the right is the new one. Everything but the silver cap is the same. Here's 3 coats of the first bottle, and then here's the oldest bottle. They can't be the same.
Okay, urgent SOS. I bought D&D's Boston University Red. I got a bunch of polishes for Valentine's Day from my boyfriend. This does not look like how other people have been swatching it. Mine is like very sheer and like a jelly. Like this is extremely sheer. I don't know if you can tell. Why is mine like this? I just watched a bunch of people swatching this and it's like a cream. But like, look, you can even tell on the brush that it is like a jelly. So did I get a bad batch? Like what is going on here? Because I was expecting this to be like very pigmented cream. Maybe it's not, but that's what I gathered from the swatch videos, no?
Has anyone had this issue with their D&D DC polishes? I just bought a huge batch from Daisy Nail Supply, and I bought like 14 DC polishes. Most are great, but 2 of them, the clear red 162 and maroon 171, were really gunky and jelly-like. It was very bizarre. I thought maybe because they were supposed to be more sheer that they had this jelly-like consistency, but they were extremely thick to the point where it was almost like I was using a very thick oil, and you can see it's not even, really dropping off of the brush at all. And there's just no way I feel like I can work on a client like this.
If you're trying to match what a client's asking for, that's a nightmare. And it doesn't stop there. I've been seeing so many videos of D&D Polish chipping, peeling, or completely lifting off the nail.
D&D, you are embarrassing me. I can't. I had a client last night at 5 p.m. and she messaged me literally only maybe 2 hours later that her nails were looking splotchy. And she sent me a picture, but I couldn't really tell in the picture. And she finally sent one that I could kind of see it. And I was like, I can redo them. Because she was literally just in. Like, I felt so bad. But I used D&D Tutti Frutti from the Daisy line. It was my first time using that polish. So I assumed it was going to work fine. Just like my other D&D shades work fine. It is so hard to see in this picture, but you can kind of see how it's darker in some areas and lighter in others, but it was looking just really splotchy. This is how she looked before she left my studio. The color was beautiful. It looked so perfect. And then 2 hours later, they're splotchy. Now I did email them and just let them know. And the only reason why I did that is because I know for a fact it was the polish. Later on that night, my client had sent me a TikTok that came up on her For You page of the same exact thing happening to someone else. So I know for a fact it has to do with the formula of DND Daisy Tutti Frutti. So be cautious of that one.
Okay, tell me if anyone else is having this issue with their D&D gel. This is their DC line. This is the second gel I've had this problem. Drives me crazy. I buffed the nail. I put a really good base coat, and this is still happening. So it has to be the gel polish. Anyone else get this?
Seriously. I don't want to look at this. I don't want to sit here and look at, okay, great, there's another one right underneath of it.
Hi guys, remember these nails I did? Look at this. I had to drill the color off the next day because her color started bubbling. And at first I was like, okay, maybe they didn't curate in my lamp. But guys, my lamp is brand new. And so I started looking at the DND Diva Collection, which I recently just purchased. And she was the first one to break into the collection. And look at this. I went through each bottle of my DND Diva Collection. And guys, tell me why they're all rusty, dusty, and crusty. I think they sent me an old batch, which is, first of all, not even cool because they're so expensive. Each collection is over $300. But has this happened to anyone else? Look at how crusty these colors are. They're super old. Please tell me I'm not the only one. Anyone comment, please?
And now people are saying their gels aren't curing all the way through, which is just frustrating. It can actually be unsafe for nails and skin.
Who's gonna tell me why my D&D polish is doing this? Because when I'm using this to do my Frenchies, the polish literally separates. Like, you can see it literally right there at the tip of the French. Like, what is going on there? And then the little bubbles on the side, I fully painted it. Now it's separating. Why is it separating?
I'm officially over it. Can somebody tell me their favorite black gel polish? Because I cannot use DNDs anymore. I literally 5 seconds ago just finished a set with black licorice. Why did I have to use 3 coats? That's insane. So I bought Master Black, okay? Thinking this is gonna be amazing. It's the same like look as French tips, which I think is like the counterpart that goes with it, right? French tips, great. Master Black, garbage. I put it on the nail, right? It immediately started separating like there was oil on the nail. There's not. I had just laid down fresh builder gel, fresh inhibition layer, separated. I'll show you. It's like actively separating. And this is what it looks like after a minute. This is insane.
Okay, so I need help. What is the obsession of D&D polishes? This is the only one I own, and I literally cannot get this thing to cure for the life of me, and it's just a sparkly green. I bought it for the holidays because where I usually buy my polishes from, I wouldn't be able to get it in on time, and this is Emerald Envy. This is a really pretty green shade. Like, I really like it. Everyone I've showed the swatch to loves it. The only problem is this thing just doesn't cure. I've done it on like swatch sticks, doesn't cure. I've done it on fake nails for designs, it doesn't cure. I've done it on people and it still doesn't cure. Like, what am I doing wrong?
Nail tips, help me out. This D&D Gel Top Coat 400. Is this the old brand or something? Because I promise it's something wrong with it. It's like sticky it's messing up my nails. Help.
For a brand that's been this loved for this long, that's a lot of trust to put on the line. So I want to know, have you had this happen with your D&D? Or is it still your ride or die? Let's talk about it in the comments because I have a feeling this one's going to get messy. Don't forget to like and subscribe.